Kicks 105.5 WKXH. Good morning. I'm JJ. It is Wednesday, January 18th at 7:47. 7:47.
Oh,
7:47. Oh, I don't have you on. Here we go.
There you go.
7:47.
I'm like a 747. Unlike the airlines, I'm on time.
Here's Mike Bear.
No
from the
delays,
Bear
no
Insurance
cancellations.
Agency. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. How are you?
Not on a 7:47.
How do we time that out?
I don't know. It just seems to work out that way.
It's a good thing. Well done. It's you with the music. You're timing it out. I just come in.
I just press buttons.
There you go. Right there.
I'm pretty good at pressing buttons.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at messing it up, too. So.
Okay, so what are we talking about this morning for good policies?
Good policies this morning. I thought we'd go to the real basics, and that is, contact information changes for people over time. And as that changes, you really should let us know about it. The reason I bring that up is I've been finding more and more frequency here where people may have a new email address. Maybe they retired and were using their office email for many years and never gave us their personal email, or maybe somebody got married or somebody got divorced and changed their email. Hey, your phone's ringing. So email addresses change, and if we have established a method of communication back and forth via email, it's pretty important that we have the correct address to help with the timeliness of response and communication. I've also found that somebody's changed phone numbers and hasn't given us that information. And again, that's going to really help, in terms of timeliness of being able to get information to you and you to get information back to us, to have that method of communication. So it sounds as crazy and as basic as all get out. But if stuff like that changes, you really should let your insurance agency, insurance company know that you, A, have a new email address, B, have a new phone number. Some people go from getting P.O. Box mail to mail at their house or vice versa. If that happens, let us know that as well, because if we can't get in touch with you, it just makes it incredibly more difficult to service your policy.
And if your policy is due for renewal and you have no way of contacting them.
Yeah. So, if we've been sending you stuff and it's going to the place that you no longer check or have, you could be finding out that you don't have insurance. And that might be your first response back to us is like, why don't I have insurance? And we would have to say, because we couldn't get a hold of you. So it's pretty important. I've had the same email addresses forever. I think I'm on over 20 years with the email address I have now, and I don't plan on changing it, thankfully. But there are times, if you get married or divorced and you're changing your last name, what have you, you might make a change, or maybe you want to go from Yahoo to Gmail, or Gmail to Hotmail, or Hotmail to MSN Mail, or iCloud, or whatever the case may be. Those are all things that you should consider. Just a quick drop of the line, like, hey, just update this in my file so you have it. So it's just pretty basic.
It makes sense.
It does. It's easy to forget, right? I mean, unlike me, who eats, sleeps, drinks, all the above insurance, but that's because I chose to be in this industry and this is what I do. I don't expect people to have that same, actually, I probably could go update my policies. They might be a little outdated. But anyway, see, the painter's house is never painted. The mechanic's cars don't run so well. And the insurance guy's got a policy that probably needs updating. But just keep that contact information up to date. Just if you do that, and also too, if something material changes, maybe you add or remove a vehicle, maybe you have decided to create a trust or an estate or some kind of protection for your property that's changed the ownership, and we were insuring it in your personal name, or even the other way, you had it in an LLC or a trust, and now you're just dissolving that and going the other way. All things that we really should know about.
Right. So if you have a business,
yes.
Okay, let's just say, because I did at one point, I had a small home improvement business.
Sure.
And I was insured for that.
Right.
I had to be.
Yeah.
It was state law.
Not state law, but hard to get a gig if you don't have insurance.
Yeah. Nobody wants you on their property if you don't have insurance.
Yeah.
And so I left that. I dissolved that and came to work here.
Well, there you go.
So if I hadn't changed that, I probably would not have been covered, or I would have had some headaches if something happened.
Yeah, that's usually when the burps occur, or the blips, or the speed bumps, or anything you want, however you want to reference it. I mean, that's your window of opportunity for mistakes to happen. So it's just so important just to remember the basics of, keeping everything up to date. At least contact information. We can handle the rest as long as you let us know how to get a hold of you.
because you're Mike Barrett.
Well, yeah, that's not why. That's not why.
All right, Mike, if someone wants to reach out to you and ask you any questions about policies or what services you can offer, how can they reach you?
So easy. Give us a call, 748-5224. You can also find us on Portland Street in St. Johnsbury, 229 Portland Street. See, that's updated from a couple of years ago because we had a previous address. You can also find us on our website, thebarrettagency.com, Google, Facebook, and YouTube. Just look for Barrett Insurance Agency.
Okay, Mike, thank you so much for coming in. Hey, you got anything coming up soon for the NEK Can?
We do have an event coming up in February. You can go, I think we have it on the Discover St. Johnsbury website, which is the St. J Chamber. We have it on our website, nekcan.org, our Facebook page as well. It's called the NEK Can Winter Snowball. And it's dress how you want. You know, you want to dress formal? Go for it. You want to dress semi-formal? Go for it. Casual? Go for it. We just want to see you. It's $20 at the door. All proceeds go to NEK Can. Right now, we've got at least 5 grant people that we've been funding. So we have many folks who are already benefiting from this awesome organization that we're so proud to be a part of. So check it out, nekcan.org.
Thank you so much, Mike, and we'll talk with you again next week.
Awesome. Be well.
Have yourself a good week.
You too.
That's Mike Barrett from the Barrett Insurance Agency right here in St. Johnsbury on Portland Street.